Coming up of this session, and thank you Radhika and all the participants. There are some thoughts which I'd like to share with you. This is off the script. I could not do it in the morning in the presence of the minister, the secretary, and other people not really connected with the boating sector. As you're aware, Spenta Multimedia is a publishing events online company. I'm not a sailor. I invested in the Mumbai International Boat Show because I thought it was a good property. It was a good property because over 3 years it was done in an environment which was very professional, air-conditioned, Shells, Gateway of India. It did not compare in size to any of the big boat shows, Genova, but there was scope to build it up. I visited Genova the moment I took over the boat show. And I took over the boat show with a lot of expectations of really creating a platform for the industry. You are aware of the cross currents which have taken place. I can assure you that on my part and on part of MIBS, we tried everything possible to see that everybody was on one platform. Internationally, in Genova, in most boat shows, these are privately run boat shows. Why is that so? Because there is a huge investment which requires to be made. I have no compunction in admitting that yes, we have lost a substantial amount of money on this boat show. We may not be able to recover such money even if we have reasonable boat shows for the next 3 years. But on day one, I made a commitment that this boat show, we will not stint in providing a platform, we will not stint on the media, we will not stint on anything. And I think that we have absolutely and largely kept up to that promise. We have seen what sort of issues there are which face the sector. And I think as an outsider, I can say that the main issue which faces this sector is complete divisiveness. People are not on the same page. If you are not on the same page, you cannot make an efficient representation with the government authorities. You have no idea how much of canard, how much of misinformation has been spread about the Mumbai International Boat Show, both locally and internationally. You have no idea how much damage has been caused not only to the boating sector and the reputation of the boating sector, but to the overall reputation of this country in international fora. Till the last day I tried to get people on one page and I have failed. But my commitment and my organization's commitment to this show and to this platform, I can tell you, will continue. I can also tell you another thing, that if we did have one platform, this show would have been much larger in every other way, including scope and all that, because half of our efforts were spent in trying to convince people to come on board. If those efforts and all our efforts were to be put together in creating a platform for the industry, it would have been so much better. Today, the panel here and everybody has talked about problems, 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 problems. It is my submission as an outsider or as a very new entrant to this sector, and I'm continuing to use the word sector because I'm told there is no industry's status to this yet, is that this sector is not large enough to have 2 boat shows, it is not large enough to have 2 forums. If you believe that what we have done at MIBS is honest, is with integrity, and we have kept to our commitment, then it is my earnest request to all of you is that let there be only one boat show, let your support go to only one boat show, and let your support be to only one organization, and that is to the FICCI Boating Forum. You don't know me, but again I am making a commitment on behalf of MIBS and on behalf of FICCI Boating Forum that the moment this boat show gets over till the next boat show, it will be our continuous effort to as far as MIBS is concerned, to create a very efficient and a very profitable platform for everybody who participates. This year itself, we have 40 to 50% of new participants. Mr. Nirula, Fibroblast is participating for the first time, and many such people are participating for the first time. It is because we have decided that we do not want the focus to be only on luxury yachts. We want the focus to be on indigenous manufacturers, on domestic manufacturers who, in spite of facing so many problems, are so committed to manufacturing, small number of boats. It's the passion which is there, it's the love which is there. They cannot compete with the big yacht manufacturers, but they need a platform. So the MIBS will be a platform for every single indigenous manufacturer or anybody with the associated with the marine services. And no matter what, I think we have proved by our commitment that we are as much interested in the growth of this sector, because only if this sector grows can our small part of the sector, which is the boat show, which is the platform, can grow. So I can give you an assurance on behalf of MIBS and of course on behalf of the FICCI Boating Forum that to provide you with a platform and to provide you with a platform for your grievances, including your grievances with the government. We will try and make this thing. My first thing when I started when I took over Mumbai International Boat Show was to form a panel, an advisory panel. I invited Captain Contractor onto it. I invited Maneck Davar onto it. I invited a lot of people onto it. It was to give an idea to everybody that this is an unbiased platform and we have certain people who will take it forward. I have with me, I have not spoken to him about it, but we have Mr. Joseph, who has had such a wide experience in shipping, and I'm going to request him after this to also help us in any way possible in the way forward. And both the MIBS and the FICCI will be a truly representative body of everyone connected with this sector. I know I have said much. I'll now yield the floor to Dr. Pandit. Thank you so very much for patiently hearing.